Oh yeah. Hey, what's up, folks? David Spates. If you don't know who I am now, you know. Oh, another day, another motherfucking dollar. Oh yes. Another gloomy day in Cali. I don't know what's going on with this weather, man. Wintertime must be approaching very soon. Hope you motherfuckers are having a wonderful morning, day, or night, evening, whatever it is. Right, let's back this junk up, okay? Ta-da. We good. We about to roll in this motherfucker. All right. Skirt. Damn. Okay, it's 7:40. Once again, I'm late for work and I'm gonna get fired. You know what? Well, it was only 5 minutes difference. Yesterday I left the house, it was 7:45. So, dang, 20 minutes, what am I doing wrong? I even got up early this morning. So the other day, I don't even know which video diary I'm posting first, but the other day, it was rough. And when I got there, everybody was looking at me, but nobody was tripping. The boss for my project was late. The other boss was there and was like, dang, you walking in late, but he don't know my schedule. So everything kind of worked out all right, but a brother not trying to push his luck. So today, folks, we're talking about the big picture, okay? A lot of us in life, too busy, we're so focused on one thing that we do miss the big picture. We don't see the other things that are surrounding it. They're coming for you, folks. One of y'all had a heart attack, put them donuts down. That could be you in the back of that ambulance. Oh, excuse me. That could be you in the back of that ambulance. Somebody call an ambulance. The fudge is an ambulance. See, that's what happens when you don't speak proper English all the time. Don't get me wrong, proper English is boring as a motherfudger, okay? No, slang gives it that extra flavor that makes it fun. It's fun to play with the English language, but you should know how to speak it properly. And it's funny because, you know, when I'm watching these videos or whatever, I don't realize how damn country I am until I hear half the stuff I'm saying, which is fine if I'm doing the shit on purpose. But half the time I'm like, damn, I'm country. Nothing wrong with that. So where was I? Oh, okay. So, the big picture. This came about, I was thinking about one of my closest, he's like a friend, stepfather to me, all that stuff. This guy, Tony Metcalf. I met Tony when I was like 15 years old. We've known each other forever. And I think he was in his 30s. I was just a loudmouth, little skinny kid from Riviera Beach. For those of you who don't know, I grew up in a city called Riviera Beach in Florida, which is known as the Raw Riviera. Parts of it is not necessarily the best place you want to grow up. But hey, I had fun growing up there, you know, learned a lot of stuff. During the time that I was growing up there, like gangs were kind of really exploding. Like the S Avenue gang, I don't even know if these motherfuckers are still around. Also, there was these group of people going around called the Jack Boys. And basically they would jack you at night, take all your shit. So you better not be walking around Riviera Beach at night alone by yourself during this time. Because they were known for stealing everything. When I say everything, motherfucker, I mean everything. They don't just take your money, your watch, your chain. Motherfucker, they take everything. You are walking home bucket naked if the Jack Boys caught you on the street late at night in Riviera Beach back then. Man, I hope them jokers are locked up. It was a lot of butt naked people walking around Riviera Beach. That was not a good look, let me tell y'all. Yeah. YouTube stuff. For sure. Hey, somebody just said, what's up? Oh, what the fuck was I? Brother just threw me all off. I meet this guy, Tony Metcalf, right? You know, this short, hairy white guy from Louisiana, and he was just mean. Oh, that was a mean motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you how we met. You know, so picture Riviera Beach, you know, this urban, you know, mainly black city. And next thing you know, this scuba / surf shop moves into town. What the fudge? I know, right? Well, Tony was working there. Back then, me and my cousins, LaJuan Towns, Eddie Towns, my buddy Daryl Peterson, you know, we were into bikes, big time, you know, BMX riding and stuff. So we decided to go check out, you know, this new shop called Force E. You know, we made a big deal out of it. It was like, hey, you want to go to this store where there's some white people in it? You know, it was like going to the zoo. You just didn't see that shit normally. Man, this is scary. I do not like going into the fogs. I watch too many damn scary movies. All right, if I hear some big Jurassic Park sounds, I'm slamming this ship in reverse. This is what happens when you watch too many scary movies. This ship is not fudge, this shit is damn scary. So we go to the shop, Force E, right? A bunch of kids, we just park our bikes, you know, in front of the door. It had two doors. It had a door to the left and a door to the right, whatever. You know, they were, you know, spaced apart, but whatever. And the manager comes out, this dude named Gary, and he's like, hey guys, can you park your bikes in front of the other door? Okay. So we do what the dude said. We go in, check out the shop, stuff that was just foreign to us. Skateboards and surfboards, like, okay, this shop obviously isn't for us. And we get ready to leave. Well, when we get ready to leave, this guy, Tony, I'm talking to you about, he walks up. You know, big burly dude, real strong and shit. So he's like, hey, move your bikes. And I'm like, oh, hey, the dude inside just told us to move them right there. And he goes, I don't care what he told you, move your bikes. And I'm like, oh, he don't know who he fucking with. I'm David motherfucking Spates. You must not have a computer. Oh, well, we didn't have computers back then either. But anyway, Tony was like just mean. And you can imagine how I was. I was a little smart mouth kid. So I was like, oh, okay. Now mind you, I wasn't gonna say shit while I was standing next to him. So I get on my bike and I'm like, you know, 10, 20 feet away from him. I'm like, all right, man, I'm moving my bike. Just like I moved your mama in the bed last night, motherfucker. Oh man, this dude took off at me. I was gone, boom, on my little Huffy. I was out of there. So needless to say, I wasn't going back to that damn store. So time goes by, you know, 2 years later, my buddy Gerald Peterson actually ends up working at that store, right? And then another year or so after that, Force E branched out. They opened up a new store. And by then, like, you know, I had took up skateboarding. I was skateboarding all the time. And we were actually going to the store to buy our parts. Now, you got to figure, you know, within 3-4 years, I'd grown a lot. You know, I probably grew another foot. And Tony, he didn't look the same. He was clean shaven, whatever. We didn't even recognize each other. So, you know, I'm going in there buying stuff, joking around with him, all that stuff. And after a couple of months of getting to know me, he's like, hey, I'm opening up this new store. You know, you want to come work with me? Actually, he asked me if I wanted to come work for him. And I was like, nah, motherfucker, I'll work with you. And he was like, cool. So one day we sitting around talking, and I don't know how the subject came up, but that day we both realized that I was that little kid that cussed him out way back in the day, and I realized he was that big mean motherfucker that tried to kill me. So anyway, that's how we met. That's how our relationship started. And I love Tony Metcalf to death. He's like a brother, a best friend, a father, all that combined, man. I love Tony Metcalf. So anyway, blah, blah, blah. Years go by, Tony moves to Atlanta, gets married, has 2 beautiful kids. His wife's name is Kathy, and he has 2 kids, Caitlin and Kylie. Now Tony, man, is a great father, loves his kids to motherfucking death. You know, and Tony's a country dude, so like his kids, you know, they ride horses, they do all that shit. When his girls were 4 years old, he had them on 4-wheelers and I mean, gone. You know, they're adventurous kids. You can tell they're happy, they love life. Like I said, he's always doing all kinds of activities and stuff with the kids. It's a beautiful, beautiful relationship. So in their neighborhood, they have these wild turtles. That just sounds so funny, wild turtles. Ah, watch out, the turtle's coming, it's gonna bite you. Not that kind of wild. It means, you know, they're not domesticated, they're not pets. They run free through the neighborhood in Atlanta. So one thing they thought would be cool if they put their initials, you know, on the backs of these turtles, you know, because turtles, they'll be around, and then when it starts getting, you know, cold, you know, they'll go and they'll hibernate. They'll bury themselves in the ground and hibernate. So Tony thought it would be good to, you know, put his family's initials, you know, on the backs of these turtles, and to see next year, you know, when they go away, next year how many of them come back or whatever, you know. So he puts, you know, his wife's name, Kathy, and then, you know, the 2 daughters, there's Kylie and there's Kaylee, right? Puts everybody's initials on the turtles, lets them go, right? Wintertime comes, the turtles disappear. So next year comes around, you know, the turtles are out, Tony sees a few, and then there's some new ones. So he's out painting the initials on these turtles, right? On the new turtles. Well, in the process of doing this, his neighbor comes over. Big dude, big old brother, like 6'5", 300 something pounds, just solid muscle, you know. And him and Tony are cool, and the brother comes over, and the brother don't look too happy. Matter of fact, he's straight off pissed off. So the guy's like, hey, Tony, I need to talk to you, man. So, you know, Tony's like, hey, what's going on, bub? That's his thing. Tony likes calling people bub. And the brother goes, what the fuck are you doing, man? Tony's like, oh, hey, man, I'm just painting the back of these turtles, you know, little thing for my kids. And the brother's like, look what the fudge you putting on the back of those turtles, man. And then Tony, instead of being focused on the turtle, on just what he was doing, took a step back. That's all he did, took a step back, looked at the big picture, folks, the whole entire picture. And now he sees the smaller picture was, hey, I'm just putting my family's initials on the back of these turtles. But when he looked at the bigger picture, he saw that, hey, I'm putting Kathy, Caitlin, and Kylie's initials on the back of these motherfucking turtles. KKK. K motherfucking KK. Woo, was that a rude awakening? So as you can imagine, this 6'5", 300-pound plus brother wasn't appreciating the fact that all around his neighborhood there was a bunch of turtles running around with KKK on their backs. Yeah, that equals no ace bueno. And a lot of times, folks, we do that shit in life. We're so focused on something that we miss the bigger picture. Myself included, one of my biggest motherfucking problems is doing this shit right here. I have to do it in moderation. I make videos or whatever. Number one, well, it's tied for number one because it's fun and also it's income for me. And when I do this shit, you have to feed the beast. I have to keep making videos, keep you motherfuckers watching to help pay the damn bills. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, the bigger picture is, hey, this isn't what's making me happy in life. I enjoy doing it. But what's making me happy is my family. You know, my wife, my son. And if I do this too much, I'll start neglecting them, which equals no ace bueno. So sometimes, folks, I just have to step back and look at the bigger picture. That this is what my life is about, my family. So sometimes when I'm not making videos for a little while, hey, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, I love doing that shit, but hey, sometimes I just gotta step back. Bigger picture, folks, the bigger picture. Because if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't even be doing this shit. They are really supportive. My wife is my fucking backbone. She's the one that got me into writing movies and all that shit. Cause I just wanted to act, but she's like, hey, you're a good storyteller, you know, make skits and sketches and all that shit. And lo and behold, apparently she was right. Cause you motherfuckers listen to me. So do that, folks, in life. Just step back, you know, look at the bigger picture, whether it's your relationship, whether it's a job, you're like, I'm making good money, but fudge, my health is declining. Hey, look at the bigger picture, see if it's worth it. You may have to stop what you're doing and do something else. You might have to stop painting KKK on the turtles. Do something different. I'm so fucking late. I got up at 6:30. That's not an easy task for me, folks. All right, y'all know what the deal is. It's 8:05. Brother gotta get this highway chest on. Better catch this light, motherfucker, because I'm not stopping. I will be up your anus. Come on, Marty. 45, 65, 35. Woo, that is a big brook. Gotta pass that motherfucker. All right, boom. I'm making my move. This is for the game, folks. It's for the game. Let's get her done. Woo! All right, boom, boom, making a little move right there. Oh, I see we got another chess play up ahead. Y'all saw that? Y'all saw that? Okay. Somebody else making moves too. This is me, this is me, this is me. I'm still going over, I'm still going over. Bam, all right, make moves. Now you already cut me off one time, you ain't going twice. It's highway chess, you don't know who I am? A highway chess king, motherfucker, you better recognize. Cadillac, I don't know what you was thinking. Shit, you must not know. David Spates, motherfucker. Highway chess king up in this place. I'm gonna get fired. All right, 8:11. I can get to work in 4 minutes. I'm cool. I think that's reasonable late time, isn't it, folks? I don't know, Dave. I should have worked on time. Shut the fudge up. I was just showing you an example of how not to act when you're driving. I don't want to see that shit when I'm driving. Please take some time to just take a step back every now and then, and you know, look at the big picture, folks. It really can make a huge difference in life if you can start to train yourself to do that. Dave, who the fuck you think you are, Mr. Miyagi? No, I'm too tall. But Dave does have some life experience that a lot of you don't. Dave, my boss is getting on my nerves. One more motherfucking word, I'm gonna punch him in his motherfucking mouth. Step back, look at the big picture. Okay, punch him in the mouth, you get fired. Might even go to jail, but you get fired. then you can't pay your bills, and you kicked out living on the street, and everybody looking at you funny because you haven't taken a bath in 5 weeks. Bigger picture, folks. Oh, red light, you just gonna stay red forever, apparently. You are the forever red light. It's such a deep, hypnotizing red. Oh shit, what kind of light is that? You take that, boom. That motherfucker's dangerous. All right, folks, y'all know what time it is. You know the deal. I'm David Spates. If you don't know who I am now, you know. Now get that camera on my face, sucker.
Hey, listen to me. Whatever you do, don't move. He'll bite you in the penis.